Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I just got back from Bali and I'm still in holiday mode, hence the attire. Yes, this top is from Bali. Yes, I got it for a really good price. Yes, I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Now that I'm back from Bali, I wanted to share with you guys my top 10 tips for Bali. There are a million things on the internet, but I just wanted to share with you guys my experience in Bali and what I think are some good tips for you if you are about to go, thinking of going, already there, blah, whatever. Alrighty, without further ado, let's get these tips on the roll. On the roll? What did I just say? I think it's meant to be like, get this show on the road. Yeah, and I just said tips on the roll. Okay, Nadia. Okay. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. So the first thing you want to do before you leave is go take a visit to your doctor and tell them, you know, the country you're going to, being Bali, and ask them what vaccinations you need to get and get those vaccinations. As well, you need to work out your money so you can take a wad of cash over with you and get it changed either at the airport or in Bali. But you know, obviously carrying a load of cash is always got its risks. Or otherwise you can take your EFTPOS card and use the ATMs over there, but just keep in mind there are high fees. I used my card over there and it was like $13 every time I used my card. But the worst part was you could only get 1,250,000 rupiah out at any given time. That was like the limit, which is $125 Australian. And obviously that's not going to be enough for your holiday. So I had to keep, you know, going to the ATM and getting more and more money out and having to deal with that $13 fee each time. As far as packing goes, just pack light stuff. I have Melbourne weather paranoia, so before I leave, I still pack, you know, cardigans and jumpers and stuff like that, but I don't ever wear them. Like, I've been to Bali twice and I packed a cardigan and jumper both times and I never wore any of that while I was over there because it is far too hot. Just pack, you know, your board shorts for guys, your bikinis for girls, shorts, skirts, nice dresses, t-shirts, singlets, crop tops, and anything, yeah, that's gonna keep you really cool over there. I've been to Bali twice and both times we booked hotel transfers from the airport. They know where you're staying, so it's all easy and simple. And they will also pick you up as well to take you back to the airport when you're heading home, and they'll know exactly what time to pick you up. Yeah, it's just, I just find it way easier to have a driver. That's just me. So when you are booking your accommodation, make sure you choose a place that you're going to spend most of your time around, because the traffic in Bali is no bueno. It is not a good time. You can be in traffic for like 15-20 minutes just to go a few kilometers. So you're better off, you know, booking a hotel with, you know, a few restaurants, relaxing places and shops that you're interested in hanging around for a bit of your time there, because that just makes it a lot easier for you, because every time you want to eat, you don't want to be sitting in a taxi for like 20-30 minutes or whatever. We stayed at a hotel this time around. Last time we had a villa in Seminyak, but my advice for getting a villa is, unless you're going to spend a lot of time in your villa, it's a waste of money, because if it's your first time in Bali and you think you're going to be out and about all the time, I probably wouldn't get a villa, because you're not going to spend that much time actually relaxing and enjoying your villa. You're going to be out all day, which is what we were last time we were there. We were out the whole time, so we didn't really get to enjoy the actual villa. But if you're there just to relax and you're not really going to be out too much or out and about, then yeah, definitely get a villa. It's a good idea. So as far as eating goes, Seminyak is where we ate most of the time because that's where we were staying. Gone are the days where you need to panic and like worry every single place you go about Bali belly. You know, their standards of food have gone up tenfold. We had ice in all of our drinks at the restaurants we ate at. We ate whatever salad we wanted. We ate seafood over there. I think the key is just to eat at places that you feel comfortable at, where there's a lot of people. If there's a lot of people there, it's generally a good place to eat. There are a few places that I would recommend to eat that some of my friends recommended to me before I left for Bali, and also some of the places we found just while we were over there. A really good place for breakfast is Sisterfield's Cafe. It's like a really cool, funky vibe cafe. Good places for lunch and dinner were Coup d'etat, which was really nice for the sunset. We missed the sunset when we were there, but it's really nice for the sunset because it's on the beach. Jimbaran Bay is really good for seafood. Single Fin Beach has a really nice beach bar and restaurant. Vin was a really nice place that we went to eat at. It was just a random place we found. Tigo, which is in Seminyak right next to Potato Head. That's a really cool like bar, restaurant, poolside place where you can relax and have cocktails. Motel Mexicola, that is a good time. Transport over in Bali is so good. There are taxis everywhere on the street. So we used taxis to get most places. We used Bluebird taxis because they're really, really reliable. So as far as sightseeing goes, I definitely recommend to hire a driver for the day. It just makes it so much easier. You can hire them for like half days, which is usually about 6 hours, or you can get them for like a 12-hour full day. With our driver, we hired a driver through Buffalo Tours, and we got a driver and a tour guide with them, and they took us around for the whole day sightseeing. And Buffalo Tours will actually come to your hotel like the day before or a couple of days before and plan with you, you know, what you want to do, and then you can choose the day that you want to go. We went to Single Fin Beach. We went to another beach, I forgot the name of it. We went to Uluwatu, we went to the Uluwatu Temple. Side note about Uluwatu Temple, there are monkeys everywhere, and the monkeys are cray. They will try and steal your shoes. They will try and steal everything, so don't wear a hat, sunglasses, or any of that. Like, leave it in your tour guide's car. With your shoes, try and prepare beforehand, like wear shoes with like a back on them so that they can't just pull them off, because they actually pulled off a guy's shoes and stole his thongs while we were there. They tried to steal mine, but mine had like a strap across the back so they couldn't pull it off. They know what they're doing though, because they'll steal your stuff and then like the people at the temple will throw them food and the monkeys will throw the stuff back in exchange. But sometimes you're not so lucky and they, you know, climb down the cliff and you've lost your stuff. So as far as activities go over in Bali, number one thing that everyone loves to do in Bali is relax, get massages, pedicures, manicures, which is what we did over there. We got our hair done, so that's why I've got braids. Check these out. The place where we got our braids done was Angita Spa in Seminyak, right across the road from Potato Head. So if you want to get your braids done, go to them. They're really, really good. Make sure you check out Waterbomb Park while you are over there if you like water theme parks. It's so much fun. There's like this really, really cool water slide you have to check out called the Climax, and it's like a vertical slide and you stand in this dome and it's a glass bottom, and then it just counts down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They release the bottom and you just go like free falling straight down this water slide, but you're like airborne at some points. It is the scariest thing. I actually asked the guy before I got in if anyone had ever like died or broken their legs, because I was certain I was going to die. But I still did it 3 times because YOLO, that's why. There's just so much to do. Every hotel will have like a guide for you with activities in it. When you get to your hotel, speak to reception and they'll be able to give you all the activities in the world. Shopping in Bali. So if you are going to shop and you really want to shop like on the cheap, then I recommend going to Kuta, because Kuta is where it's at. Like, that's where all the bargaining happens. That's where, you know, all the little markets are. If you want to spend a little bit more money and you're looking for more like boutique type stuff that's different to where you're from, Seminyak is the place to go. They have like all the boutique stores like you would see anywhere. But just keep in mind, you know, they are like Australian, UK, US type prices, so you can quickly go broke if you're shopping in those kind of stores. So, you know, if you want to shop in those stores, make sure you budget for it before you leave, because they're all fixed price. There's no bartering. There are still flea markets and market type stalls in Seminyak. As far as safety goes, when you're over in Bali, look after yourself as you would when you're traveling really anywhere in the world. Keep your belongings close. Stay away from stray cats and dogs, because they carry rabies, and you don't want to come home with rabies, because rabies doesn't have a cure. Yeah. This one's for the ladies. Makeup. As far as makeup goes, you know, foundation just goes out the window when it comes to during the day, because it is so hot in Bali, it's just gonna melt off your face, so don't even bother. When I was over there, as far as like my day makeup went, I just did like powder on my face, and then I just did my eyes as I normally do for during the day. Your eyes and your brows will stay fine, but yeah, as far as your skin goes, you can't really wear like foundation, because it's just gonna clog your pores and melt off. You can wear foundation at night though, because, you know, the sun's gone, so you're not getting as hot. So I still did my foundation and a little bit of highlight and contour at nighttime, but yeah, I left all that out for during the day, because yeah, it's just, it feels gross on your skin and you just want to feel like free. And being over there anyway, you get like a nice healthy Bali glow, so you don't even need foundation. And finally, just be nice and respectful to the Balinese people who live there. You know, you're in their country, you're visiting their country, so be nice, as you would expect tourists when they come to your country to be nice to you. Always check online before you go, things like TripAdvisor, Smart Traveller and things online, because they're constantly updating what you need to know. Do all that and you should have a sweet ass holiday. Just go, have a good time, be happy, enjoy the tropical weather, and then want to die when you come back to Melbourne, because it's raining outside right now and the weather sucks and I wish I was in Bali. But I've got my hair to remind me that I once was in Bali. Thank you guys for watching my Bali top 10 tips. I hope you guys went away with some cool tips, or, you know, some ideas of things to do over there. Let me know if any of these tips have helped you, or if you've gone ahead and done any of these things. Also, let me know of any tips that you guys have, because I'm sure as hell going back to Bali for sure. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!